At this pivotal moment, I see several priorities for the global agenda. We must continue to fight against the global pandemic. We must revitalize the global economy and accelerate its transition to net zero. We must preserve biodiversity by deploying nature-based solutions, and we must narrow the gap between the rich and the poor to achieve more sustainable global development.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings also to you brothers and sisters out there, the hopefully elect of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, listening and learning. It's the brothers Arayah back again, once more with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Going into the wicked elites and their plans that they want to unfold for the planet Earth. Now, you just heard this man, Klaus Schwab, which is the head of the World Economic Forum. Now, what are the things that he said they want to implement? He said, what, biodiversity? Well, matter of fact, let's go back.
Vitalize the global economy and accelerate its transition to net zero.
Okay, so one thing he said was to revitalize the global economy and reach net zero. Now, these things sound benevolent. They sound like a good cause, right? But you got to read between the lines, because when these people speak, they're speaking of what they want to do on the left-hand side. So when Klaus Schwab, the head of the World Economic Forum, comes out and says, we need to revitalize the world economy, we need to reach net zero. Really what he's saying is we need to make everything digital. Okay, we need to do away with cash. We need to do away with private ownership of these banks, people having their money in various different platforms. We need to go net zero, which means what? Central bank, digital currency, everything is on the grid, everything can be tracked, everything can be controlled. So that's what he's talking about right there. All right, let's get some more.
We must preserve biodiversity by deploying nature-based solutions.
We must protect biodiversity by implementing nature-based solutions. What is he talking about there? You must eat the bugs, right? As Klaus would say. He wants you to eat bugs, man. You see? So basically, reading between the lines, he's saying we need to save the planet, right? But we need to preserve biodiversity. Well, we need to cut carbon emissions, which means that we need to kill cows, right? We need to get rid of livestock. We need you don't need to own a car. You need to use a ride share, and the ride share that you use is going to be an electric vehicle, which can be tracked, which can be shut down at a moment's notice if you step out of line, right? You're going to be eating 3D printed meat, lab grown pastry dish meat, right? You're going to be eating bugs. That's what he means when he says preserve biodiversity. So you see, when these devils speak, you have to pay attention to what they're saying, because if you just a simpleton, you're going to listen to what he's saying and take what he's saying for face value, but you're not looking deeper into what he's saying. And you're going to have people, oh, you conspiracy theorists, what are you talking about? He said, listen, they've already came out and told you what they want to do. Well, shit, are they not already doing it? Are they not already producing lab-grown meat that they're selling in restaurants now? Are they not making 3D printed meat that tastes just like actual meat? Are they not making children's food out of bugs, which they call what do they call it? I think it's called bioengineered something, right? Bioengineered food that's good for the environment, right? Listen, read between the lines. This not no conspiracy. This is facts. You see, this is facts. We not making this up, but you are hearing it from the horse's mouth. Now, of course, they're not going to come out and say, "Yeah, well, we want to, bring down humanity to 500 million. So we have to depopulate in various ways. We have to create diseases. We have to destroy people's ability to feed themselves. We want people to depend on us 100%. As Klaus said, you shall own nothing and you will be happy. So that means what? All of your private ownership, whether it be a car, whether it be clothes, whether it be food. Okay, all of that in this new system that they're trying to implement is going to be controlled by the state. Okay, it's going to be controlled by the system. All of your wants and needs will be provided to you through the system. All right.
Achieve more sustainable global development.
A more sustainable global development, which is what? The NWO, the New World Order. All right, the new B system. All right, which this system that they're trying to implement is nothing more than a second spiritual Tower of Babel, which the Tower of Babel, when you go back to Genesis, founded by Nimrod, it was based upon what? Rebellion against the Most High. All right, trying to establish a blessing within the planet Earth. You see, so Esau, in his mind, he's of the mindset, I need to create an artificial blessing because the Most High won't give me one. And my time that was appointed to me on the earth currently is coming to an end. So therefore, what he's doing right now is really nothing more than a very futile and desperate attempt to create this artificial blessing. You see, this is really all what it is, because Esau, he wants his kingdom to continue on forever. Why you think these devils are searching out the universe trying to find different planets that they can colonize? So, oh yeah, we just found this planet the other day. It has water lakes and a similar environment to the Earth. Why? Why are you searching out the heavens, Esau, to look for different planets? Why? You can't get there. You see? You can't even get to these places that you're even looking at. You see, but he knows. See, Esau knows that, judgment's coming to the earth. Well, I can't be on the earth. See, if I can't establish my kingdom upon earth, then I can establish it somewhere else. But see, what you don't realize is that, hey, the Most High already pulled your card, Esau. Your judgment is already written. And, hey, you're not going to get away. You're not going to escape. And all these wicked devices that you're planning, it's all going to come to naught, man. You see, it's all going to come to nothing because it's all in vanity and wickedness. See, the Most High is not what you're trying to do. All right. You're literally destroying the planet Earth. But yet here it is. You up on a panel talking about how you want to preserve biodiversity. Well, the real way to preserve biodiversity, all right, is to get rid of the wicked. All right, is to eradicate the wicked. See, that's when the earth is going to truly be at peace. All right, that's when biodiversity can truly flourish, when there's no more wicked upon the earth. See, but as long as this man, all right, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, as long as this man is in rulership over the planet earth, everything will continue to mourn. All right, things will continue to degrade, all right, and be destroyed. See, because this man's coming is after the working of Satan. All right, everything that he do is in power of the left hand. Now, concerning this second spiritual Tower of Babel that they want to create, all right, which once again, that Tower of Babel was centered around one world government, all right, which there would be a centralized religion, there would be a centralized code of laws, all right, customs, and a currency, all right, which is what these people at the WEF are trying to establish. Now, who the hell are these niggas to be telling anybody how they should live? All right. Because really, they're not coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They're coming in a different spirit. You see? They're promoting all kind of perversions around the planet Earth. They're starting wars, unjust wars that are killing millions of people. All right? They're destroying the oceans. They're destroying the air. But yet, they'll tell you, oh, we need to cut back on carbon emissions. But yet, these niggas are riding around in a private jet. You see? They'll tell you, oh, we need to, you need to not fish in the rivers, right? Because it's destroying the environment. But yet they're the same ones that are dumping all of these toxic chemicals into the waterways, to the point now where it's, widely published now that fish in freshwater rivers around the United States are contaminated with PCBs. I wonder why. But yet they tell you what you need to be doing. So this is why the scripture says that the joy of the hypocrite is before a moment, man. Because, hey, all these people that are in power, or all these people that you see here, all of them are hypocrites, man. Okay, mainly Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. See? So yeah, this new system that they're trying to set up is nothing more than hypocrisy. See, because they want to bring everybody together, but the Most High is not with that. And bring everybody together under what? Under Satanism, pretty much. This is why actively right now, they're working so hard to normalize evil. They're working so hard to normalize going against the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They trying to normalize this stuff. All right. So this title, Globalists Suggest Finance Shock and Climate Controls to Launch their Great Reset. So as we have always been telling you, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in order for them to implement their new beast system, they must have a good reason to do so. All right. And this article is going to go into it, but their motto is order ab chaos, which is order out of chaos. All right. From the chaos, from the turmoil, a new order will arise. All right. And from the chaos, people will be more willing to give their power unto the beast, because the beast system for many people in a time of chaos is going to be seen as a form of salvation. So at that point, it will be very easy for people to accept a new way of life than it would be right now. Because right now, people are comfortable. People are used to the old way. See, but when the old way no longer exists and someone is, you see, it's kind of like if you're drowning, right? You're drowning. You're in a very deep body of water. You're struggling to keep your head above. You know what I'm saying? You're kicking your legs. You're using your arms to try and stay afloat, but you keep on sinking. You see, then finally someone comes in a rescue boat. But the only way that they can save you is by throwing out this very rough, corroded, wires, fibers sticking out of the rope. You know what I'm saying? So they throw it to you in the water, and you grab onto it. Now the rope is so rough that it cuts your hands. You see, but hey, you're in a moment of desperation. You don't give a damn how rough that this rope is. All you care about is getting out the damn water. You see, all you care about is being saved from the hell that you catching. So in very much like in the same way, this is how Esau is going to bring about this great reset. All right. He wants people to catch hell. This is why inflation is so high right now. Okay. This is why it's cheaper now to rent than it is to own. It's cheaper to lease than it is to own, which goes into Klaus Schwab's motto of you shall own nothing and you will be happy. See, we are in a day and time right now where people are owning less and they're happy to earn less because they're saving money. See, instead of buying a brand new, vehicle, it's cheaper to rent or just to lease. You see, instead of being locked into a $50,000, or $700 a month payment for 4 years, for a brand new vehicle, man. You know what I'm saying? People say, hey, well, I can spend half of that just to lease. You know what I'm saying? So your ownership is being taken away, and your dependency on the system to give you what you need, housing, food, clothing, right, is becoming more profound. So it says here at the end of June, government leaders and think tank power brokers from around the world met at the summit for a new global financing pact in Paris. Participants include United States Secretary General Antonio Guterres, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva, and World Bank President AJ Banga. Now, these are the people that are coming together to counsel to decide your future. You see? And people know what's going on now. Why you think Europe is on fire with all these protests, people rising up against the government? Because they're well aware what's being established. See, they want to make it seem like, oh, it's just about retirement in France being raised. It's just about inflation. Yeah, well, that's part of it. But people understand the bigger agenda at play here, which is that eventually these things are going to get so bad to the point where all of your rights are going to be taken away. All right. And you're going to be a slave basically in this new system. Just like Klaus Schwab said, he said that he wants to narrow the gap between rich and poor. Well, how are you going to do that? You're going to have to get everybody on the same level, right? Which really, that's not even going to be the case, because he's talking about the Goyim. See, he's talking about the lower level people. He ain't talking about the elites such as himself. They still going to have all the wealth. They're still going to have all the resources, but they talking about the average everyday citizen. See, they want you to be dependent upon them. See, and people think that these different nations are democracies, man. Listen, these things are not democracies, because ultimately at the end of the day, the earth is ruled by a few. All right. Oligarchy means the rule of a few. You see, which those few at the top are the world elite bankers. All right. Which consists of the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Rothschilds being the most prominent. OK, these are the people that are running the earth. All right. And I believe Klaus Schwab himself, I believe that he is a Rothschild, or he's plugged in, but he's definitely an Amalekite, or a so-called JOO. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is the secret counsel of the wicked now coming to light. And they've been coming out of recently and just been straight up telling people exactly what they want to take place and how they're going to do it. So continuing on with this, it says globalists are now combining the climate change issue with international finance and monetary authority. In other words, they aren't hiding the fact that the climate change agenda is part of the Great Reset agenda anymore. They are even suggesting that the threat of climate change be used as a springboard for giving global banks more power to dictate the circulation of wealth, and for deconstructing the existing system so it can be replaced with something else. What is that something else? It's the totalitarian rule of the elites over the rest of the planet. All right, this new beast system. This is what it's all coming down to. You see, French President Emmanuel Macron told delegates at the Paris summit that the world, quote, that the world needs a public finance shock, which is what? That's an economic collapse. So they telling you that, hey, the world needs to collapse economically. Now, they haven't been talking about it too much as of recently, but they were talking about what? The Fed now being rolled out in this month of July. Now, that has yet to happen, but we'll see how they're going to play the cards with that one. But we know that out of the smoke and ashes is going to arise a new system. All right. So in order to bring that about, there must be chaos. There must be trouble, man, because out of that, they can easier implement their desires. All right. Force their will upon the people. You see. So as Emmanuel Macron said, we need a public finance shock. All right. To fight global warming while also creating equity, quote unquote equity, right, for less wealthy nations. Now, ain't that funny how they want to pretend like they care about less wealthy nations? See, these devils will use anything to make their cause, to make their agenda seem benevolent. But here it is. These are the same people that are sending billions upon billions of dollars over to Ukraine to fight this unjust war against Putin and his allies, right? But yet, right in their own backyard in America and in Europe, you got homeless people. All right, you got people dying from drugs. You got people that's strung out, destitute, homeless. You know what I'm saying? But yet, you spending billions of dollars on war, right? Just like Tupac said, they got money for wars but can't feed the poor. It's not that they can't; they don't want to because they don't give a damn. See, their bottom line at the end of the day is to keep their world hegemony and keep your ass in the gutter. See, keep your ass poor because as long as you poor, you have to depend upon them. Understand? You can never truly be liberated if you're always on the bottom because you always have to depend on those that are above you to provide for you. And they're making that even more profound now by taking individuals' wealth away with this high inflation. Okay, people losing jobs, AI taking over certain industries. You see, so all of this plays into their great reset agenda, man. They trying to reset everything. All right, every single thing they trying to reset. He also argued that the current system was not well suited to address the world's challenges. Now, I wonder why. Because they don't have full, complete control. I mean, they do, but the narrative right now is that, pretty much there's this sense of nationalism. See, they have some allies, but then certain people are not with it. See, there's even fragmentation amongst the Edomites, all right? There's even fragmentation amongst the elites. You see, so there can't, right now, the world, the way that this world is set up, it's fragmented, see, but they have to bring everyone together under one system so that there's going to be one rule of law. Whatever the elites say, that's what's going to go. So, of course, they want to do away with this world. See? Yeah, then it goes on. It says, presenters at the event noted that the international economic framework had been battered by a number of crises, including the pandemic and the war in Ukraine, but focused on the spiraling cost of weather disasters intensified by global warming as a reason for the ongoing destabilization of financial systems. So, hey, when all else fails, blame it on crisis and the bad weather. You can't make this up, man. Which, hey, we know that this weather are really, the plagues of Yahweh Shem Shah. But of course, Esau, he's going to use that to further his agenda. All right. Esau going to use that to further his agenda. Like, oh yeah, we need to save the planet. But nigga, you the one destroying the planet. We need to get rid of your ass, man. You see, Esau need to go. Then the earth can be at rest. You see, so you can see the rhetoric. You can read between the lines of what these people are saying, and for all you detractors, for all you scoffers out there, man, hey, if you don't believe what the prophets is telling you, hey, you're going to find out the hard way very, very soon because, hey, the devil knows that he has but a short time and he about to come with it. See, and when he do, Esau is not about to hold back. See? He ain't about to hold back, man. You know what I'm saying? This man about to go all out because this is his last, Hail Mary. All right? This man got to throw the ball, you know what I'm saying, and hope that he get a touchdown, but it's already written that he ain't going to get it. So this is Psalms 10:1. It says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked, which is speaking about Esau, Edom, in his pride doth persecute the poor. He persecute the poor how? Taking away the housing, right? Taking away the lands. You see, destroying the landmarks. You see, making your life a living hell, putting drugs in your neighborhood. See, taking a man out of the house, turning a woman against a man. He does persecute the poor, killing you outright in the streets. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. You see, so, hey, Esau setting all these things up, and he's, Esau's real desire is to destroy the elect, all right, is to destroy the Lord's chosen people so that he can take the blessing. See, that's his wicked imagination. You see, but hey, the Lord is going to take them in their own devices, man. See, all the evil that they're doing in the earth, hey, the Lord is going to do the same very things upon them, flip it back on his head. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, okay, which these elites, all right, at all these World Economic Forum meetings, they've been telling you outright now exactly what they want to do. Outright. So he boasts of his heart's desire. You see, and blesses the covetous, whom the Lord abhors. You see, so the Lord abhor the covetous and wicked man, which is Esau Edom. All right, and this man is ruling over the planet Earth. This is why you see everything in such a, in such a fallen state. You know, the plants are not as vibrant as they once were. The air is poison. The waters are poison. You know, the people are all bugged out and, into all sort of madness, man. You see, this is what the Lord abhor. All right. The heart's desire, man. The wicked. You see, Esau. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. You see, so hey, Esau do what he want to do, man. You know, he gonna go through the pride of his own countenance, which really goes into what? See, when you consider Cain. You know, Cain hated Abel, slew Abel because what? Because his sacrifice was accepted and his wasn't. Now, it's not like Cain didn't know, the sacrifice that the Lord required. No, Cain knew. But see, Cain, through the pride of his countenance, right? He said, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. I know the Most High said that I got to give the firstlings of my flock and, unblemished, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm gonna give the Most High the fruits and the vegetables of the ground. You see, that's what I'm gonna give the Most High. I know it's wrong, but hey, the Most High should accept me anyway because I'm Cain. You see, this is the pride, man. You see, and really pride that leads you to go against the Most High because you think that you know better than the Most High. See, you think that you're better than Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see. And that's ultimately why Cain was wroth, because the Most High did not honor his wicked sacrifice, man. You see? So, hey, the same thing is happening again today, man. See, this is all out rebellion against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, this is what this system that they're trying to implement is all about. It's all predicated upon rebellion. You see, and hey, that's why, hey, the man of sin in these days is being revealed as Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, the Lord is exposing this man for the devil that he is. Psalm 37. Psalm 37:7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass, which is who? Who is bringing his wicked devices to pass? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right? Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. You see, and that's not Esau, man. See, Esau run towards evil. See, this man's mind is fully set to do evil. All right? He is left off to do good. And once again, it's not like Esau don't know what the Lord requires. See, but he's against. See, he is anti. You see, he is anti-Hamashiach. All right, which means that he is the adversary of the Lord, man. And you can just look at his works. You see, we don't even have to go into no deep breakdown on how the so-called white man is against the Lord, man. See, everything that this man does is in rebellion. All right, but yet he still wants the blessing. He still wants the birthright. So that just shows you that Esau is not right. You see, it tells you in the scriptures that his the spirit that is lifted up in him is not right, man. So, hey, Esau can't get right. See, he was created to be the wicked. All right, he was created to be that vessel of dishonor, that vessel of wrath that was fitted for destruction. See, he is playing out his lot, his role upon the planet Earth to create the evil, all right, to bring about chaos in the earth, you see. But what's going to happen is that once this man is destroyed, the earth is going to go back to peace. See, the earth is going to go back to its original flourishing state that it was in the Garden of Eden, man. All right. But right now, we see the earth in shambles because of the rulership of the wicked. You see, and hey, ultimately, the Most High is not going to let Esau get away. All right. That's what he believes. But hey, the Most High ain't going to let Esau escape, man. You see, the Most High got something for Esau's ass. All right. Proverbs 12:2. It says, a good man obtaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. See, so ultimately, who is that man of wicked devices? Once again, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be removed. See, so once again, Esau's desire is that the root of the righteous shall be removed from the earth. Is that he wants to destroy all the Israelites. All right, he wants to kill off the so-called black, native, and Latino. See, this is what he wants to do, so that he is left. All right, and that the Most High will look to him and say, Esau, you've destroyed my people. You've killed all of them off. So I have to put you back in the seat of rulership. See, this is this man's wicked device. This is his wicked imagination. All right, but hey, it tells you in Obadiah that the pride of his heart has deceived him. You see, because Esau is doing these things through pride. See, he's doing these things because he can do it, because the Most High gave him the power to do it. But even in that, he don't think about the Most High. See, Esau just thinks that, I got the power to do it, so therefore I'm going to do it, and it ain't never going to happen to me. I will never see judgment. You see, that's Esau mindset, man. But hey, the Most High got a rude awakening coming for this man. All right, but it said, hey, man, the root of the righteous shall not be removed. Call Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai. So, yeah, this devil is going to come. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, the Most High is going to preserve his elect, man. Okay, the Most High is not going to allow his elect to be touched. You see? And that's really what Esau hasn't accounted for, man. See, Esau has not accounted for the spirit. He just think that he got the sword and he got the numbers and he got all the technology. Hey, well, guess what? Hey, the Most High is coming with a sword of destruction for you. All right? Because all the wickedness that you're doing, Esau, it's not going to prosper. See, you're only going to get but so far until the Most High destroy your ass. All right? You're only going to get but so far, man. Isaiah 32 and 6, it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy. Once again, who is this talking about? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. See, so basically, what is that scripture? Is that Habakkuk 2:5, I believe? Let me get it. I don't want to butcher it. I believe that's Habakkuk 2:5, right? It says, yeah. Let's get it. It says, yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Now it says here that he enlargeth his desire as hell. Now let's go back. It says what? It says, in his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy. All right, the joy of the hypocrite is before a moment, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry. All right, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail, which is what? That's putting hell on you, man. You see, that's putting complete hell on a person, man. That's why it says, who enlarges his desire as hell, his desire is to make the earth a living hell, and is as death. See, so, hey, whenever the white man shows up, things start to die. And that's been true throughout history. See, we don't even got to go into it, man. Like, these things have already been established. This is facts. He is as death. Look at the state of the earth. Everything is dying. You barely see butterflies no more, man. You see the marine life, whales washing up on the beach with hundreds of pounds of plastic inside their stomach. Who's responsible for that? We already know. And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And he does that by the way of America. All right. And he's trying to do it again by way of this NWO. All right. Trying to create this one world government, man. That's how he's going to try to gather unto him all people. But America is known as what? The great melting pot. All right. You can find every race, nationality of people here in America. All right. But you see, really, America is pretty much, what do you call it? America is pretty much like a prototype for this new beast system, all right? Because really, Esau, he wants to have all nations under his control, all right, just like he does in America. Verse 7, it says, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. So all of the hypocrisy, all of the lies, CV, this was created in a lab in Wuhan or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even really gonna speak too much on that. But all of the lies that this man has perpetuated, man, these things are coming to the light now. You see, but he has destroyed the poor, okay, which really is the Israelite, man, the so-called black, native, and so-called Latino, right? Destroyed the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. So even when the righteous man is calling out, man, You know, just like the prophets today are calling out the white man's wickedness, you see? And he even persecuting us, you know, shutting down brothers' channels, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, censoring videos, man, you know, deleting views, and very soon he gonna be putting brothers in jail. You see, he gonna be really persecuting brothers, man, hardcore. You see? But hey, these are the wicked devices of the wicked, man. See, all the things that this man has been talking about. Oh, we need to make a you know, carbon zero, and we need to, you know, preserve the environment. We need to bring about economic stability. See, all of that goes into his wicked desires, all right, which is to rule over the planet Earth. You see, which is to rule over the planet Earth in wickedness. You see. So yeah, man. Hey, Esau. Hey, the Most High got it out for Esau, man. All right, and this man, once again, he's not gonna get away. He's not gonna escape. You see, because all of this really is in vain. See, Esau must do these things because the Lord has appointed him unto this. See, this is Esau's lot to bring hell upon the earth. All right, now we can close out on these here. This article. Killer heat wave, Cerberus, sweeps Europe as Saharan weather system puts Italy on red alert. All right, so more plagues. All right, more hell is being put on the people, man. Okay, and over there in Europe, this is unprecedented. Okay. Now, yeah, we saw last summer Europe was being burned up, but even this year now is even worse. You see, it says temperatures in Europe have the potential to break records in the coming days as the Cerberus heat wave continues to sweep across the continent. The heat is building towards a torrid weekend with temperatures hitting maximums of 37 Celsius in Italy, which I believe that's around 98 degrees Fahrenheit, 39 Celsius in Spain, 40 Celsius in Cyprus, and 45 degrees Celsius in Greece. So damn, I know 45, that's like 110 Fahrenheit, which once again, Europe don't see them type of temperatures, man. So what is going on? All right, the plagues of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, 2nd Ezra 16, the plagues are sent and they slack not for a moment. All right, hey, the Most High is sending them plagues, man. All right, and this is one thing that you can't escape. All right, floods, heat, earthquakes, tsunamis. You see, hey, the Most High has his way in all the plagues, man. All right, it says Spain also recorded its highest ever land temperature at 60 degrees Celsius. So hold on, let me do this real quick. 160 Celsius, damn. Whoo! Hey, 140? Damn. So 100, it was 140 degrees in Spain on Saturday. God damn. Hey, the Most High cooking them Edomites over there, all right? First, he had the killer whale still over there bumping them boats. Now, hey, 140? That's crazy. I don't even think it got that hot in America yet. But see, hey, the Lord is not, hey, stop playing with the Lord, man. You see, stop playing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Italian politician Nicola Fratoianni tweeted, "We are facing an unbearable heat wave." And that goes in, let me get it. I believe that's what, Revelation 16. Yup, Revelation 16:8. And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. And men were scorched with great heat and blasphemed the name of Yahweh. Over there in Sweden right now, they're doing what? They're burning Bibles. See, they're burning Torahs, man. All right? Blaspheming the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which hath power over these plagues. So who's sending the heat? Huh? Who is turning up the heat within the planet Earth? It's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So these are the times that we're in right now, man. We are in the last days of the last days, okay? The angels are working, man. All right, poured out his vial upon the sun and power to scorch men with fire, which has power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory. Now, you would think, right? You would think that when you see the heat rise to 140 degrees, right? You would think, well, shit, well, damn. I think God, right, is trying to tell us something. You know, I think we've been bad. You know, that's what a rational person would realize. You know what I'm saying? That's what a spiritual person would internalize, right? But these people, they not repenting. They're actually increasing more in their wickedness. See, they're actually growing more evil. You see, hey, so the scripture, hey, the Bible is spot on, man. It says they repented not to give him glory. You see? So even though all these plagues are going to come and, it's going to afflict people, it's going to kill people, guess what? People still going to continue in their wickedness, man. Because why? It says in Daniel 12:10 that the wicked shall do wickedly and shall not understand. See why? Because ultimately the Lord is not dealing with them. It says maybe it's the case that in the hottest hours, all the useful precautions are taken to avoid tragedies like the one that happened today in Lodi. It was reported by local media that a man aged 44 collapsed in the town of Lodi near Milan due to the heat. He was taken to the hospital and later died. Hey, so hey, the Lord is taking souls. All right, the Lord is sending people back to the spirit world with this heat. All right, brutal judgment. This last one that we can close out. Massive volcano could erupt immediately after enormous 7.2 magnitude earthquake. Now, what did our Lord Yahweh Shai tell us in Matthew 24:8? He said, what? There shall be earthquakes in diverse places, that this is one of the signs of the end. You see? So this is what 7.2 magnitude, man. So this is a huge earthquake. All right. It says a massive 7.2 magnitude earthquake has increased the risk of a volcano in Alaska erupting imminently as the aviation level was raised to red. The Shishoden volcano has been spewing great plumes of ash into the air since July 11th. According to the Alaska Volcano Observatory, a U.S. Coast Guard overflight confirmed lava erupted the same day within the summit crater. The latest data from AVO is just before midnight on July 15th showed frequent explosion signals are being detected, with some explosions sending plumes of ash as high as 20,000 feet above sea level. See that? So, hey, man, all kind of judgments, calamities going on around the planet Earth. You see, and then this is what they not broadcasting on the mainstream news, man. This is what they not putting out there on the mainstream media, but they want to bog you down with all that other folly. But meanwhile, things like this are going on. Listen, man, it's earthquakes all around the planet Earth right now, but this one happened in Alaska. They actually saying now, too, that this is tsunami warning out there in Alaska because of this earthquake and this volcano erupting. So you see, hey, by the time Yahweh Shah comes back, majority of the inhabitants of the planet Earth are going to be deleted, man. Okay, the Most High is about to delete a lot of people. You see, just like Esau got his depopulation agenda, guess what? The Most High got his too. You see, and the Most High, he's much more efficient, okay, at deleting people than Esau ever could be. All right, so with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying through the Rakah Kedash. In closing, call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kedash. And until next time, Kum Yasha Allah, DTA, and Abba Babal. Shalom to the elect.